Well, here I go again, going for a walk today. Again, look at this, eh? The sun is just shining, unlike yesterday. I'm walking down my favorite path. The plow still hasn't made it here yet, so I know I apologize a lot about the bounciness. I am hell bent on getting a proper gimbal. They're pretty expensive, but I'll save a few bucks. But look at this, eh? It's gorgeous. Again, I'm going to go for the full walk today. I feel great. I had a little bite to eat. I took about 8 video clips yesterday. Did an intro and an outro today, and right now the software is combining it all and doing its magic, and hopefully we'll have some sort of result later today on Facebook and on YouTube. I also set up a page on Odyssey. That's spelled Odyssee. It is it uses same technology as Bitcoin. Totally secure, no censorship. It's an alternative to YouTube, and it's great. And I named my page Elmer's World of Mysticism, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. I think I'll rename the one on Facebook to, or sorry, on YouTube. Right now it's called Elmar K My Life, and I like the sound of the Elmer's World of Mysticism. Yeah, so Odyssey, I forget the technology there, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It is it's solid on solid servers, never to be geez, it bothers me when I can't remember something. Okay, that's it for now. Gorgeous, eh? I'll walk. I didn't go yesterday on the other lower part of McRickers Creek. I'll see if I can manage it without falling. Anyway, later. Well, hello again. I got so deep into my thoughts here, I meant to stop, but I'm already gone through the lower part of the McVickers Creek walk. I didn't take it yesterday. I thought it might be too slippery. Yeah, the plow needs to come through here, but I got a bunch of crows that were just cackling. Oh, there they are. Anyway, and then I just crossed the street, walk up that hill to the overpass, which really did me in yesterday, but I feel great today. It's such a beautiful day compared to yesterday. Sun's out, as you can see. There it is. And that always feels good. Oh, I'll have to talk to you all about sun worship sometime, and how much Christianity is actually tied in with yeah, sun worship going back thousands of years, which makes sense. The sun gives us life, everlasting life. I mean, try to grow food without it. I mean, you got artificial light. But anyway, that's another subject for another time. Yeah. Okay. Off to the next spot. See you in a bit. Just in time. Just caught a train loaded with containers coming from the port of Vancouver, heading towards Toronto. Look at all that, eh? Yeah, it just started. The whole overpass is shaking right now. It's not just my hand. I think I'll light up a cigarette and check this out. Yeah, look at this, eh? All doubled up. Yeah, I'm worried about the future, because China does plan on invading Taiwan, and since we're so stupid, well, the world is stupid. They didn't see this coming 30 years ago. communism is communism. You can fancy it up with capitalism and bring a billion people out of poverty. Sure makes a great army. China is in partnership with Russia right now. They made a deal at the so-called genocide Olympics that they would have each other's back, because obviously Emperor Xi there knew that Putin was going to pull off what he's pulling off right now, which could in itself end up in World War III. Right now, from what I hear from inside Russia, information from the ground, wow, got an engine in the middle of this thing. Holy smokes, I haven't seen that before. But yeah, Taiwan is going to make their move. They're watching very carefully. They've censored everything within China. That's when you got a dictatorship like China. Everybody is monitored. They got facial recognition. Their AI is so far ahead of anybody else in the world, including the States. The States never spent money on their military, and right now China's got the largest army in the world, largest navy in the world. They got 2 million troops right now ready to go. Their plans are to invade. They're up in Tibet. There's I forget how many are up there, but let's say a couple of 100,000 Indians and Chinese right now facing off. A couple of years ago, there was a skirmish, hand-to-hand skirmish with clubs, with spikes in it, between the Indians. The Indians are used to the altitude up there. They're far better. They've been fighting Pakistan since for 40 years. Their troops, whereas China, they're a bunch of wimps. They load them up with crystal meth, and I watched a bus full of them just crying for their mommies as they're being shipped up to the border. Like, you got to understand, the Tibet plateau is at around 12,000 feet. I wouldn't even be able to breathe up there, not for a minute. So, yeah, it's bad. What China wants to do is to dam up the waters. India relies on the Himalayas for all their drinking water. Wow, there it is. They rely on the Himalayas. And China, man, these bastards, it has nothing to do with the people. I love the people of Taiwan. I would gladly give my life on the beaches in Taiwan fighting the communist Chinese. It's very personal for me. My parents' country, Estonia, got lost to communism. It's like a cancer spreading, around the world. Oh, I'm not going to get into that too much because I get pretty worked up. Let's just say it's personal. And so the world is at war right now, and it's gonna get worse. I'm sorry for the bad news, but I deal with reality. I don't, I don't have any distractions other than my research and making videos now. But anyway, I'll give you another look around. It's just gorgeous here. And I got a feeling my path that I usually walk on is probably plowed. It wasn't yesterday, so I'll see you there at that spot I was mentioning about in the other video. Not sure what's going on. Couldn't record the other video from this spot. Not sure why. Yeah, I got old technology. Beautiful spot. I'll keep this video short. See if it comes up with that error again. But yeah, see how they've got it plowed here, but not over there. Not sure why. Maybe he ran out of gas. Maybe he's lazy. I'm not sure. But Look at that. There's the sleeping giant. Yeah, I'm just sitting on a bench here. Yeah, what a gorgeous day. Not sure what the temperature is, but it sure is gorgeous. That's it for now. Check this out. It's a nice sculpture. It wasn't here yesterday. Looks like I was just talking to a lady there, and it hasn't melted yet. Look at it. Let's see if I can get nice and close to it. Again, my apologies for the shakiness. A gimbal is my number one purchase once I can get some money put there. Look at this thing, eh? Look at it just glisten. Wow. Oh, how cool is this? Look at that. Well, it's not that warm today. I don't think it's going to melt much. But yeah, look at this thing. Let's see. Go around the other side here. Oh boy. I got like snowmobile boots on, clunky things here. The ground's not even, but I'm doing the best I can. What can you do? Now it's got something here. What does this say here? Snow day on the... I can't even read that. It's so... Snow day on the... Can't make a waterfront. That's what it says. Snow day on the waterfront. Look at this thing. It's just gorgeous. It's amazing. Somebody actually sculpted this thing. Look at the detail. Wow, this is the highlight of my day so far. Other than the gorgeous weather. I'll just leave it at that. Well, there's a part that I haven't showed you yet because it was all snowed up yesterday. It's a point here. On both sides are usually anchored yachts and ships, and I don't know the terminology. I know I like sailboats. I don't like speedboats. So anyway, I'm going to keep this one short because I'm running out of battery. Take care. Oh, I'm huffing and puffing now. Well, I wasn't able to do this part. This is, I don't know, it was technically native land here, but there's I spent some time just over here. There's a sacred circle. It was a sacred healing circle. It had the ember from, we had a residential school up on Arthur Street, and apparently there was a fire started there. The building's long gone. And I could feel... I had a very mystical moment. I could feel the pain of 150,000 residential school children. Just for a moment, it was overwhelming. I couldn't stop crying, and there was people sitting. I was just staring at the fire for a few moments, but it was quite the experience. And it was such a healing thing for me also, because I went through a similar childhood. Corporal punishment was the norm back in the 60s, and I got it good. Got it at home. I got bullied on the way to school and back. Also, Teachers. Corporal punishment. It was legal. Forget what year they stopped that nonsense, but yeah, I first got it in grade 1, 6 years old. It's pretty awful. I'll talk more about that in another video, but what a gorgeous day. I'm gonna go to that store on Bay Street and pick up those candles that I wanted to get yesterday, but anyway, this may be the last video. We'll see. I'm running out of battery. Well, I lied. This is actually the spot where the sacred circle is in the summertime. There's large rocks that have been placed around in a circle, and then there's more rocks in the middle for a fire pit. And I just noticed this. The sign here talks about Nana Bijou, the legend of the sleeping giant. Not sure if I can't really get any closer, but I might be able to read it after I process this. But yeah, what a gorgeous day. Alright, that's it for now. There's Nana Bijou right there. What's your name?
My name is David.
Hi, David. My name's Elmar.
Hi?
My name is Elmar.
Elmar.
Yeah.
Elmar?
Elmar.
A-L-M-A-R?
E-L-M-A-R.
What?
E-L-M-E or A-R.
E-L-M.
Instead of Elmer, Elmar. Yeah, yeah.
Elmar.
Show us your bottle there.
All right,
Tell me about your bottle.
There's a lot to say in about 60 seconds, okay?
All right. I'm running out of battery power anyway.
Oh,
just stand
be
there.
quiet then.
Okay, thank you. I talk a lot, I know.
That's okay. I talk a lot by myself. I don't need the encouragement.
I like you, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
That's something we say.
So what do you got there? What is this?
This is Tito's handmade vodka. It is.
That's Russian vodka or what?
No, that's Mexican vodka.
I didn't even know the Mexicans made vodka.
Made in the US of A.
Is that right, eh?
But only in Austin, Texas. Was great state of Texas.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, this is the Texas answer to the Russian.
Okay.
We do things
oh, geez,
right. Well, that's okay.
The video can be recorded because I know. Well, good evening. How are you all doing? So yeah, what a day. I had quite the walk there. It's a beautiful day. It was sunny out. Had some problems with the camera, with the phone here. A couple of videos didn't work out, and then the last one where I met Dave, the homeless guy. I had an interesting talk with him. It's too bad the video kind of screwed up and I wasn't able to finish it. But he was a character. I like characters. My first job in addictions was working at a detox, and he reminds me a lot of the guys that used to come in there. We called them rounders. A lot of them were homeless, and they chose to be that way, just like this guy. This guy was happy. He had his bottle of Mexican vodka, and he had another one stashed somewhere. And yeah, I love those guys. And he was off to the Dewdrop Inn. I've gone to the Dewdrop a lot of times, even when I have food, just to meet guys like him. So yeah, it was a good day. Man, I'm getting a lot of exercise in. It feels great. Feel calm in spite of the world falling apart. Yeah, I start talking about World War III there as that train was going underneath me with all those containers from, most of them are from China. Yeah, they can really screw up things. if it's not if, it's when they go to war and invade Taiwan. They're very careful, very patient. They're not going to do anything rash like Russia's doing. I think Russia, right now, I mean, I get information from the inside from some real geopolitics experts, and I get the Russian side, and they've got Ukraine. Yeah, they've pretty much taken over there. And they got all these silly people going there to fight for these neo-Nazis, basically, and they don't even realize it. It's easy to manipulate people. I was a master at it. Like putty in my hands, and that's what the media has been doing to everybody. I actually have relatives in Ukraine and on my father's side, and I know there's relatives of mine in Estonia also. So, I mean, it's personal for me. But yet, you certainly, I kind of browse through the mainstream news and I just go, yeah, it's just, they're warmongering. Right now, Biden looks completely stupid. Last time I checked, barrel of oil was $120. It hasn't been like that expensive in a long time. I think I heard a decade anyway. And they're going to Venezuela to get oil from them. Yeah, they're releasing all these sanctions from Venezuela and Iran, eh? I mean, everybody's just having a good laugh at the U.S. Like the U.S. is just crashing and burning with Biden there. The guy's got dementia and he's just looks like an idiot to most leaders in the world. Very weak. He's compromised by China. His son, Hunter, former crackhead. I mean, I've seen videos of him with, just doing bad stuff. And, the FBI was investigating the guy since 2019, the Hunter Biden laptop. And, of course, it got buried. Yeah, the left is like a cancer. They want something like China here in Canada and in the U.S. They're known as useful idiots. Stupid people. They think they're going to be the first to end up in prison or dead. People like Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh, yeah, they're toast. And right now, it's just there's a lot of brainwashed people that don't want to rock the boat because Canadians are nice. Well, I'm not in that group at all. My right to be free is much more important than fitting in and playing the politically correct game that started sometime in the 90s. Yeah, I feel bad for millennials especially. I mean, they're screwed. And Generation Z, they all want to Z. They all they all want to be Antifa. They're all in what we call the laptop class. And, I don't know. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Canadians, my father used to say Canadians are stupid, and I have to tend to agree with that. Because, well, he was referring to me also because I didn't do well with credit cards. I had them maxed out in no time because I needed this and I needed that. Just, you know. They say you can't con a con, but man, I watched enough TV, cable TV for decades, and I got brainwashed by a lot of what I saw. I've been clean off of cable TV for, let's go on 6 years. No Hollywood. I never was into pro sports, but just all these distractions, eh? I'd rather live in reality, and I have no internal baggage anymore. It's all out in the open. I try to live the 12 steps in my life to the best of my ability. My ego is my enemy. So I just try to remain humble, teachable. I've got great mentors. I've met people all over the world. Got friends on Facebook. One guy from Ireland, another guy from England, a whole bunch of people in the States. One guy has become a mentor. He's a Norwegian Viking historian, very stoic guy, and he's very panicked about Russia even invading Norway. So yeah, things aren't good. I've got worries for certain people in the future. They're just clueless, very immature. Like we need guys with a set of balls and women that are mature, emotionally mature, and I don't see that. I don't see that in the world. I don't see it in the West. I listened to a really good vlog today by one of my mentors, the Irish guy, Thomas Sheridan. Just that people on the left have become soulless. You know, they just jump from, being brainwashed about everything to do with COVID. Now it's like everybody's got a Ukrainian flag, and they just drift from one crisis to another. And normally his videos are, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This one's 45 minutes. It's a real serious video. And I like having people like that in my life. Get good feedback. Another guy, Juan, he's a Canadian guy, lives down in Barrie. He was in the military for 25 years, more than 25 years. Great guy. Gave me some really cool feedback from my video that I sent him a copy there to kind of just, introduce myself where I'm at. And he does these voice messages. So he's got huge following on Facebook, thousands of people. And he took the time to watch the video and give me some. He doesn't. He just leaves voice messages, and I like that idea actually. So I left one back, and great guy. Very, very. He really pounds it in you that you got to question everything. Don't believe a word people say. Just question it all. And I know I've gotten sucked in some of the research I've done, especially in the world of conspiracies. Oh my God. But there's some real conspiracies in the world. All you have to do is study some history of the 20th century. World War One, World War Two. My dad always said that banks caused World War One, World War Two. We're looking at a total economic collapse here soon. Maybe this year, but definitely not next year. But I think it's going to happen later on this year. They're going to get all their money's worth out of this Russia thing, and Putin's serious. He wants to clean out the neo-Nazis. He wants Ukraine to be neutral and NATO to back off. NATO should have dissolved 30 years ago when the Soviet Union did, but instead it expanded, I forget how many times. Estonia is even part of NATO, and that's a bad thing. How would you like to have, let's say, the example I heard is if China, used Mexico and started putting troops there, and what would America think? Or use Canada? I mean, Canada would be nothing to take over by either one of those countries. What do we got? 38 million people. That's it. I remember my friend from India, Sugandha Chatterjee. We're still friends. She lives in Brampton now, and she came here. She was only 21. Had an engineering degree, and here in Canada, she could make well over 100,000 a year. She was making like 500-600 a month in India, and I gave her first job. That was cool. Anyway, I'm rambling here. It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that, and hopefully this works out. All right, have a good night.